treat. We get to open a box of Core Set 2019, which I'm pretty excited about. Wizards of the Coast has done a really good job of not making a bad core set, I guess is the way to put it. So things I'm going to be looking out for are like packaging and card quality, and then of course, you know, good cards. We're always looking for good cards, right? Good cards are pretty good. And yeah, with that, we'll get started. It's just a regular booster box this time, nothing fancy, nothing like Battle Bond. Where was this made? Was it made in Belgium? There's a place to tell, but I don't think I'm smart enough to find it. Alright, so we're going to open it. Without further ado. No little information pack. They used to put like little information packs in there. They don't anymore. Yeah, let's get started. Hey, Gungrave. Divination. We're going to put all the commons in one pile. Uncommons. Ooh, Death Baron. That was a good reprint. Oh, and then this is the other cool thing. So sometimes your basic land will be replaced by one of the 10 now common duels. So here's a Stone Quarry. That's going to be really fun for draft. It's going to allow you to play multiple colors more easily, which should be fun. And Draconic Disciple is cool, because you can make a 5/5 dragon with flying for the low price of pay 7 and tap it. And until then, it's a 2/2 that adds mana, which is pretty great. All right. Hey there, Severo. We're opening a box of M19 today. Oh, let's see. I'm trying to get this camera to focus. Focus, camera. Focus. Can it do that? Can it focus there? Oh, it can. I think that's pretty good, right? We're working on it, guys. I thought Gaspark Twins was a weird card. This is two people stuck together. And here's a legendary. Isra the Awakener. Oh, and another one? It's not every pack, is it? Not every pack has one of these as the basic. That would be crazy. Death Touch, when it attacks, you may pay X. When you do, return to a creature card from converted mana, with converted mana cost of X from graveyard to the battlefield with a corpse counter on. If the creature would leave the battlefield, exile it instead of putting it anywhere else. So, but what does the corpse counter do? Because, like, if you remove the corpse counter, does it, like, forget that bit of rules text? Is that how that works? Nobody knows. Dear camera, focus. Can you focus, camera? Can you? No, can't. Don't worry about it. Let's not worry about it. So if we were building a sealed deck, these would be two pretty good indicators that we should go in black on the bat tokens. Pretty fire. So let's see if there's another common dual land in place of the basic here. Reliquary Tower, much needed reprint for Commander, guys. Now your Reliquary Towers aren't going to be like $5. Love the vulture hat. I know, right? Is it a real vulture? Is it a real vulture or is it a dead vulture? Inquiring minds wish to know. We're going to put that in the rare stack. Magic to me. Okay, here it is again. Is it every pack? Did I miss something? Is it every pack has one of these instead of a basic? That's going to be absurd for draft. That's going to be crazy for draft. Oh my gosh. All right, hold on. Okay, all right. And an emblem. Okay, all right, everything's fine, guys. Calm down. That's okay. Not every pack is going to have a basic, or not a basic land and a dual land in its place. Rupture Spire, pretty fire. Like that card. Gravedigger and Graveyard Marshal. Much better than his rival Graveyard Dan. Graveyard Marshal. Getting a lot of black rares here at the beginning. Yeah. Gearsmith, Mindrot, Snapping Drake, Gearsmith Guardian. Did they come together? Ah, look. This is the same picture. It's like this. See? Yeah. The more you know. Lich's Caress, Bad Touch, Inferno Hellion, Reclamation Sage, another much needed reprint. I mean, I guess it's not much needed, just useful. Banefire. If you want to talk to Bobby about Banefire, he will brew Banefire decks with you all day long. I have respect for the desire to cast big spells. That's about it. Uncommons. Commons. Next pack. Hostile Minotaur, Talarian Scholar. Ah, yes, another much needed reprint. A vanilla 2/3 wizard for 3. Yes, thank you. Essence Scatter. This would make a good D&D profile pick. I think that, like, the sassy wizard there. I think this is pretty good. Nightmare's Thirst, creepy. Tectonic Rift. Used to be a... Did Tectonic Rift used to be a common? Green, and Patient Rebuilding. Good old Nicol Ball is patiently rebuilding his empire. Ah, and another basic land. So we're out of the woods. Wizards of the Coast didn't jump the shark and put a common dual land in every pack. Common multicolor land. I don't know what to call them. I don't know how to use words. If you thought I knew how to use words, you would be incorrect. Aether Shield Artificer, Skilled Animator, Colossal Majesty, and another Death Baron. Okay, yeah, I'll take it for sure. Ooh, and a Tezzeret Emblem as well. That's pretty cool. I like that. I don't really know what this core set's going to do to the Magic format, but historically core sets are kind of like the balancing factors. You know, it's where you put in some hate cards. It's where you put in you know, some very strong vanilla-ish cards. There's another Draconic Disciple, and a 1 with the Machine, and a foil Strangling Spores. And there's a Stone card. So it looks like, so far, out of our packs, out of our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever many packs we've opened, 8 packs, it's been about half, like, dual lands, about half basics, which is cool, I think that's going to make for a fun draft. Because you're never going to want to, well, I mean, you might, but very unlikely that you're going to want to first pick one of those. But if they're running around at common, you're going to feel less pressured to do so. Arcane Encyclopedia, pay 3, draw a card. Skyrider Patrol, at the beginning of combat, you may pay 2. If you do, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control, and that creature gains flying. Wow, a lot of text for an uncommon. Gutter Snipe, Wizards of the Coast loves this card. Isolate, which I don't know how well Isolate's going to do. It might be good. Instant speed, exile target permanent with converted mana cost of 1. If it had split second, you could get rid of Sensei's Divining Top, but that card's banned, so nobody really cares. Ooh, sick Dragon Token. Wow. Wow. He's got flying. He's a 5/5. He's about to breathe fire. Makes him better than a 4/4 dragon. Goblin Instigator. That's what we call Bobby. Disperse, Trumpet Blast, Bog Stomper. What we call somebody else, I don't know. Crash Through, Avenwind Mage, Cavalry Drill Master, Spark Tongue Dragon, Stitcher's Supplier, say that 10 times fast. Gift of Paradise, now an uncommon, by the way. It used to be a common, now an uncommon. Mirror Image, and Vivian's Invocation. And a cool Goblin Token, I like that. And here, yet another, this is pretty, these are pretty common so far, the basic lands. We'll see how they are in the pre-release kits too. I don't know if those are going to be any different. Sometimes pre-release kits can have like better pulls than your average bear, and sometimes they can't. Frailty Servant, Trumpet Blast. Oh, my camera's falling over, guys. Hold on, sorry. All right. Grilled Sea Servant. Trumpet Blast. Trusty Pack Beast. Rocks Oracle. I like this card. Because it draws you a card. I like drawing cards. That's good. Barktug Dragon. A dragon at common. Always a welcome sight. Luminous Bonds. Reprint. Marauder's Axe. I think this used to be an uncommon. Could be wrong. Leonid's Vanguard. Psychic Symbiote. Militia Bugler. And Infernal Reckoning. This is another card that I think people are saying is going to make splashes in Modern. Because it is exile target colorless creature. You gain life equal to its power. So how do you like them apples? Take that, Tron, and Eldrazi Tron, and Eldrazi in general. Let's do these guys divination, beep, beep, beep. I'm going to try to bring these a little bit closer, guys, so that we can see them. And Transmogrifier's one. I think this card's going to be great and limited, because it gets how many charges? 3 charges. You can turn 3 bomb creatures into dumb 2/4s. Which is just insulting, right? You know, like you spend all the, you play some like cool legendary creature, and then it becomes a 2/4 white ox. And then you can sing Oxymoron with the power of an ox. Don't sing that. Nobody will like it. Nobody will enjoy it. All right, let's keep going. Talons of the Wildwood. +1/+1 trample. That's pretty good for 2. And you can return it from your graveyard to your hand. Wow, that's going to be great and limited. Okay, sign me up. Skeleton Archer. Can't block creatures with flying. Flavor loss. But 1 damage to any target. That's pretty cool. And also the art on that is great. Fantastic. A+. Take Vengeance. Destroy target type creature. That's very good. This is going to be very good in the draft as well. Root Snare. Electrifies. Reprint. Walking Corpse is a reprint. Psychic Corrosion. Sleep. Aerial Engineer. And Sigiled Sword of Valoron. And I gotta be honest, not super fan of the art because it's got a dumb guy's head. And his beard is the kind of the handle there, but whatever. Equipped creature gets +2/+7, has vigilance, and is a knight in addition to its other types. And when it attacks, you make a knight. Attend me, squire! Ready, sir. Alright, moving right along. Trusty Pack Beast. Gearsmith Prodigy, 2-headed zombie, Rocks Oracle, Root Snare, Abnormal Thing, Bogart Brute, Invoke the Divine, Pegasus Courser, Druid of Horns. I like that card. This card could be fun, you know. Oh, especially with that, man, that's going to be good and limited with the enchantment that gives +1/+1 trample. It's going to be really good. Plague Mare. Also really like the mare cycle. The horse cycle is really cool. The Giant's Pridemate, and Demon of Catastrophes. Don't forget, if you guys showed up to game day, you got an alternate art, full art version of this. Thank you, Wizards of the Coast, for that. Okay, Swamp and an Angel token. Man, the tokens out of this set are fire! You got Angel tokens, you got Dragon tokens, you got Goblin tokens, and the art is good on them? What? Alright. If you were thinking, like, when would be a good time to pull a trigger on buying a ton of tokens? The time is now, guys. They're gonna miss you. Lightning Mare, like that card. Meteor Golem, this card's hilarious. 7 mana for a 3/3, but when it comes into play, you destroy a non-land permanent they control. That can be a planeswalker, that can be Omniscience! Yes! Good Mythic. Good Mythic. Good for Commander. Play this card and you win. It's only 10 mana. You can do it. I believe in you. And cool Bat Token. Not a huge fan of the Bat tokens, but we've got Angels, Soldiers, Goblins, and Dragon tokens in this set. So, all in all, I approve. On the Card Shop Talk scale, Diamond Mare, of token grades for Wizards of the Coast sets, it is a 9 out of 10. I don't think you could get much better than that. Diamond Mare is cool. Vine Mare is cool. Sarkhan's Unsealing. Whenever you cast, what does that say? Hold on, sorry. Whenever you cast a creature spell with power 4, 5, or 6, Sarkhan's Unsealing, it's an enchantment, deals 4 damage to any target. Whenever you cast a creature spell with power 7 or greater, it deals 4 damage to each opponent and each creature and planeswalker. What? Alright, that's a fun card to build around. That sounds like fun. Ooh, and personal favorite, this is a reprint. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each force you control. This card might I probably won't, unless you're building some kind of like jank niche deck or something. But this card could see standard play. It's very strong if you're like mono green. So really like this card. I approve. I didn't know it was in the set. I'm not very good at paying attention. But that's why we're doing this. So, moving right along. Trying not to knock my camera over. Hi camera. Don't be knocked over. Thanks. If you could not. Alright. Smart Trick, Dwindle, Sure Strike, Epicure Blood, Child Knight, blah. Ooh. Very important reprint, totally lost. This guy hates crowds. If you can pronounce that name, points to you. Ravenous Heartbeat, Thud, Sift, and Runic Armasar. Oh, and this is cool too. So they only have one checklist card, and it's for Nicol Bolas. Look at that. That's cool. I'm going to put that in the rare stack. There's Dragon Token, and then Runic Armasaur. It's a 2/5 for 3, which is good. Whenever an opponent activates the ability of a creature or a land that's not a mana ability, you may draw a card. So that's cool. That is cool. Man, if that said Planeswalker on it too, it'd be really good. That might have been too good though. What's up with the two-headed stuff? Come on, guys. We got a two-headed tree. We got a two-headed zombie. We got another lightning man. I'll take it. Blood Divination. Poison Tip Archer. Ooh, Mistcaller. Sacrifice Mistcaller until end of turn. If a non-token creature would enter the battlefield and it wasn't cast, exile it instead. That's good. I like that. I like that. It's fair. It's fair magic. They want the Merfolk wants you to play fair magic. So the more you know. The more you know. Here are more magic cards that you can draft and play with in the new Core 19 standard. There's another Blanchwood Armor. I had a friend, his name was Matt, and he really liked Blanchwood Armor. Amulet of Safekeeping. Whenever you become the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter that spell unless its controller pays 1. Wait, what? This is not an equipment, guys. This is not an equipment. It just says, whenever you become the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter that spell unless they pay 1. Creature tokens get -1, -0. Why? What? That's a hate card if I ever saw one, and it's 2 mana. Okay. Ooh, and there's our foil rare. It is a Fraying Omnipotence, which I don't think is like a very good card. But that foiling is actually pretty cool. I'll take that. Absolutely. Zame token. Adam. Pick whatever. I can't pronounce your last name, Adam. Sorry. But your forest is really neat looking. I like it. Alright. Knight of the Tusk. Yeah. I like how elephants are making their way back into the lore. And now you can be a knight that rides an elephant. Again, good profile pick if you're playing D&D and you're a knight that wants to ride an elephant. So, oddly specific, but hey. Lightning Strike and Uncommon, and Gin of Wishes. No thanks. This card's a super duper reprint. Wasn't good the first time. Won't be good now. It is a 4/4 flyer for 5 with some upside. It'll be great and limited. You should first pick it. If you open it, pick it, and then go blue, play flyers, and kill people. So good and limited, and constructed, not so great. Commander, I could see it being okay in Commander as well. So there's that. Here's an anticipated reprint. I'm sure it was an anticipated reprint. Reclamation Stage, suspicious bookcase. Target creature can't be blocked this turn because it's a secret passage. I love it. Regal Bloodlord and Valiant Knight. So Valiant Knight says other knight creatures you control get +1/+1. Knights you control gain double strike until return for 5 mana, and it itself is a 4-cost 3/4. That seems pretty fairly costed. Oh, and look, you can turn things into Oxum. That's what they'll look like. Dumb. They'll look dumb, guys. The most dumb. Alright, moving right along. We're about halfway through the box, I think, at this point. I don't knock over my camera here. Divination. Goblin Instigator. I do love that both these goblins look the same as well. Dwarven Priest. Cool, got some more dwarves. Dwindle, great pick. He's going in there with the rats. Some other cool cards that we don't really care about because they're commons. Shield Mare, or yay, we almost got the whole mare cycle. We've gotten the green one, the red one, the black one. Now this is the white one. I think that completes it. Herald of Faith. And this angel is the rival of Gerald of Little Faith, which doesn't gain you as much life. Ha ha! I got jokes for days. Sorry. Remorseful Cleric. What does this guy do? Sacrifice Remorseful Cleric. Exile all cards from target's player graveyard. And it's a 2/1 for 2 with flying. That's pretty good. That is good. I don't know. So that's another hate card where Reanimator's not really that big right now, but I guess Amonkhet is still in standard. So what is it? Godpharaoh's Gift is still around for I guess a little bit longer. So that can blow Godpharaoh's Gift out if you're playing like a white aggro strategy. Fountain of Renewal, sack it, draw a card at the beginning of your upkeep, gain 1 life. And it only costs 1 mana. That's pretty cool. I like that. That works with a Johnny's Pride Mate or whatever. That's good. Make a stand. Creatures get +1/+1 indestructible, heroic reinforcements, and Elvish Clan Caller. Other elves get whoa. Why didn't I see this card? Other elves get +1/+1, and it costs 2. Search the library for a card named Elvish Clan Caller and put it on the battlefield and shuffle your library. What? This card's great. Also, that's a new take on elves. We don't often see elves looking like that. That's very Lord of the Rings. All right, I'm gonna do that. Get rid of those. Go to the next pack. Try not to knock our camera over. We'll see what happens. Duress, Giant Spider. Giant Spider is a reprint, guys, in case you didn't know. I really like Skeleton Archer. I think this card's going to be a lot of fun to play in Limited. You can play post-combat and like finish off a creature. It's going to be good. Inferno Hellion. Departed Deckhand. Is he on a deck or on a boat, though? Looks like, oh yeah, no, deck of a boat. I know what I'm talking about. Alpine Moon! People were worried about this card. Choose non-passive basic land name. Lands your opponent's control with the chosen name, lose all land types and abilities. They gain, tap, add 1 mana of any color. So you could technically do that yourself if you really wanted to. But I don't know why you would do that. Clan Color is nice. Yes. Man. We might see some like modern I guess we already do, but I don't know. I feel like that has a place somewhere. Double Cast is cool. I like Double Cast. It's just a bad twin cast. Because it's sorcery speed. Next time you play an instance or sorcery spell, you copy it. So that's cool. It's a cool setup. Ooh, we got our first Planeswalker! Sarkin. Fireblood. Whoa, geez, chill out, man. You may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. That's his +1. Nice. Add 2 mana of any combination. Spend this only to cast dragon spells. Okay, oddly specific. And then neg7 is create 4 5/5 dragon tokens with flying. The first Sarkin, by the way, made 5 4/4 dragon. Oh, it came with a dragon token as well. It made 5 4/4 dragon tokens with flying and haste. So this is a little bit of a downshift. He does cost only 3 mana, and then that +1 does let you kind of filter through. The other +1 is a little bit of a bummer, right? So like these two, this is going to be hard to get to because he starts with 3 loyalty. So what is that? He's got to be in play for 5 turns before you can use his neg7. That kind of stinks. So really all this card is draw a card, or discard a card, draw a card. That's all he's going to be doing for you. If you're playing a dragon deck, though, I guess adding 2 mana of any color is going to be really great. So that's going to be good for Commander. Very good for Commander. So he's got that going for him, which is nice. I like this ogre. He looks pretty goofy. I guess ogres just lore-wise have crazy stomachs, just big bellies. I don't know. I can't get it to focus on that, but there you have it. Cancel, Doom to Center, Daggerback Basilisk. A lot of really just solid reprints. I'm glad they're keeping Essence Scatter in too. That's one of Blue's kind of best answers to things in a standard format. Ooh, Murder is back as well. Exclusion Mage, and Giganosaurus, which, by the way, I did not know this until this set came out. Bobby probably knew this. I did not. Giganosaurus is an actual name for an actual dinosaur that they named after they found him. So if you Google for Giganosaurus, there's a Wikipedia page about him. The more you know, Soldier Token. Scholar of Stars. Scorpion Priest. Yeah, by the way, guys, don't forget to follow our page. We are a game store, so we get products in a little bit early. Stuff like new booster box releases and stuff, we'll at least try to open one box of it on stream and then put that on YouTube. So you can also follow us on YouTube, at Card Shop Talk on YouTube. And then our Twitter handle is down there too, so you can tweet at us. Although we're not very good at the Twitters, so. Prodigious Growth. Enchanted creature gets +7/+7 and has trample. Card's gonna be fantastic and limited. I don't know how good it's gonna be. Are there any hexproof? Are there any like good hexproof creatures right now? There's like, I don't think there is. Chat, if you know of a good hexproof creature that's currently in standard, let me know in chat. And then let me know if you think Boggles is going to be viable. I love the art on Volcanic Dragon. He should be an elemental dragon, but I guess he's just super hot. Spit Flame deals 4 damage to target creature. Whenever a dragon enters the battlefield, under your control, you may pay 1 red. If you do, return it from your graveyard to your hand. Instant speed, 4 damage to target creature for 3 mana. Seems okay. Is a removal spell. Can be recurred. Is there going to be a dragon draft archetype? I think there is. There was one of those in Iconic Masters, and I got to say it was a ton of fun to play. It was Jund. I think this one is green-red strat, but like most things, I could be wrong. Psychic Corrosion. Whenever you draw a card, each opponent puts the top 2 cards of their library into their graveyard. That seems cool. There's Horizon Scholar and Desecrated Tomb. Desecrated Tomb says, whenever 1 or more creature cards leave your graveyard, create a 1/1 black bat creature token with flying for 3 mana. Oh, okay. Okay. When they leave your graveyard, so like if you reanimate them, you get it. If you exile them, you get it. That's pretty good. And then we have a Submerged Boneyard. Nothing wrong with it until, oh, a little bit of a misprint there. But that's the first like printing error we've seen. But actually, the card quality on these is pretty good. I like it. So this is the card stock on this is a lot better than what we've been getting. So kudos there. How many mythics have we gotten? We haven't got. We're getting down to the last few packs of the thing. We got Sarkhan as a mythic. Oh, we also got Omniscience. So Omniscience is pretty fire. So Sarkhan and Omniscience have been our two mythics, guys. Sarkhan and Omniscience. I think you're supposed to get at least 3 or 4 in a box. So these last few packs should be pretty great. I don't know. We've got a lot coming up here in the store too. We've got D&D, a D&D charity event coming up. Vinemare. Satyr Enchanter. Satyr? Which is it? Satyr or Satyr? And Demanding Dragon. And Double Mountain. Look, you can cast it. Kinda. Not really. I lied. Demanding Dragon enters the battlefield. Deals 5 damage to target opponent unless that player sacrifices a creature. So this is pseudo haste. It's bad haste, right? Because it gives your opponent the option. So if they have some dookie creature that they don't mind to get rid of, they can sack it. And if they don't want to sack their creatures, they can just take 5. But this is a 5/5 flyer for 5. That kind of has haste, right? Like that's almost haste. 5/5 dragon for 5 with almost haste is what that card is. And it is definitely no Thundermaw health type. I'll say that. So, not as good. #9. There's the Talons of the Wildwood again. I like that card. I think that card's going to be good in draft. Lightning Mare. The Giant's Pride Mate. This card's going to... Ooh, there he is! Oh, and he came with the flip card. Look at this guy. Hello, Nicobolus the Ravager. When he enters the battlefield, y'all, each opponent discards card. Each opponent! Think about the implications in Commander. And you can pay a mere 8 mana. And if you do, you exile them and then return to the battlefield, transformed under its owner's control. Activate this ability only anytime you could activate a sorcery, and he turns into this guy. Draw 2 cards, deals 10 damage to a creature or planeswalker. Put target creature or planeswalker from your graveyard to the battlefield under control, which is cool because that's any graveyard. And then the ultimate, exile all but the bottom card of target player's library. So you just give them a smidgen of hope before you absolutely destroy them. Very Nicol Bolas. I appreciate that. Here's another Nicol Bolas around your flip card. Cool foil, token. So we've gotten 3 mythics now, and this is, there are 5 packs left in this box. 5 packs left, 5 packs left. Cool commons, some cool new cards, and then a lot of just really solid reprints. Mystic Archaeologist. Draw 2 cards. It's a wizard, it's a 2/1 wizard, so that could be good. And then draw 2 cards for 5. I don't really like that card. There's another card they made a while back, and it lets you draw 1 card for I think 4. And that card saw some play very briefly when the meta was heavily controlled. So if the meta tilts to heavy control, that card will be good. If the pass is any implication, which sometimes it's not. So. Blood Divination, sacrifice creature, draw 3 cards. Engineer, and hey, all right, I'll take this as a 4th mythic here. Scape Shift, absolutely. This card's a reprint. It's got new sick art where you've got like pirate ships coming out of the forest, and it's slowly turning into water, so that's cool. And you sacrifice any number of lands, search the library for that many land cards and put them into play. Remember, that says land cards, so you can sack basics and get non-basics. The reason why that's important is because you can go get Valakut, the Molten Pinnacle, and Modern, and then kill them with mountain triggers, because all mountains enter simultaneously. Boop, boop, boop. Root Snare, Electrify. Blanchwood Armor, love that card. Plague Maker. Leonin War Leader, Cat Master. Whenever it attacks, create 2 1/1 white cat tokens with lifelink that are tapped and attacking. So there's another card that's similar to this, and that card is called Hero Bladehold, right? Hero Bladehold's a 3/4 with Battle Cry that puts 2 soldiers into play tapped and attacking. Hero Bladehold, I would say, is slightly better than this because it can pump your whole team. However, this card is actually pretty solid. So that's 6 damage that you're attacking with. So if you're playing any kind of token strategy where you have some buff, where you can like make all of your creatures bigger, that's going to be pretty good. So we only got, also I'd like to point out, we only got 1 Planeswalker out of this box, which I was kind of disappointed with. I feel like you have the opportunity to get more than 1 Planeswalker because there are 5. So I feel a little bit let down. Metamorphic Alteration. This card's funny because you can actually do a lot of goofy stuff with it. Ooh, look at that Avatar token. That's really cool, actually. So you can do a lot of stuff with Metamorphic Alteration. You can, if there's a 0/0 creature like a Walking Ballista in play, you can turn a creature into a 0/0 Walking Ballista, and it's pretty great. So there's that. And last but not least, our final pack probably doesn't have a mythic, probably doesn't have anything exciting, but let's find out. Skeleton Archer, cool card. Smelt. Encyclopedia. Meteor Golem. Skyrider Patrol. And Liliana's Contract. When Liliana's Contract enters battlefield, you draw 4 cards, and you lose 4 life. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 4 or more demons with different names, you win the game! Flavor win. You've just become so powerful. Ooh, and a Highland Lick. So, that is the box. Overall, I'd say I'm actually pretty pleased with how the box turned out. We got almost no repeat rares, right? So there's that. Everything, all of our rares, I think were different, except for we got 2, we got 2 Death Barons. We got 2 Death Barons, which I'm like super fine with, right? Yeah. So super good spread. on this box. And then out of 36 packs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 of the packs contained, instead of basic lands, the basic 2-color lands. And remember, there are all 10 in this set. And we had only, out of the whole box, we had only 1 misprint. And it was not that big of a deal. It was not a glaring error. So, in conclusion, M19, super excited for it. I think it's going to be a great set. Oh, we did get 2 Planeswalkers, by the way. I guess Nicol Bolas does count. So we got 2 Planeswalkers out of it. There are technically 6 Planeswalkers in this set. So I think you're going to be pretty pleased with your Mythics. I think if you're picking up a box, you're going to be pretty pleased with it. This has been Card Shop Talk. Don't forget to follow our Twitch channel. Follow us on Twitter. And we'll be uploading this onto YouTube as well if you want to see kind of what we opened up earlier in the video. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.